Now the first carry for Bush. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On play action. Now Breeze.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off around the 41. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down is Breeze.
That goes out wide to Murray.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2nd and 5.
Now a play fake. Breeze.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. Finding room inside the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
And there's an example of not taking your practice work, your drill work, and turning it into game speed. You work on that all the time. 3rd and long, you want to let them make the catch, rally to the football, tackle them short of the sticks. The pursuit there, not that great.
Yeah, not great. That may be an understatement. That turned into a big play. 1st and goal, Bush. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. What's good on the extra point? And they take the lead here at 7-6. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Saints, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into it?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And Washington has retaken the lead.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give left side, Bush. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds.
86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Breeze now. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Drops this one off to Portis. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Still going. And all the way down to the 39. A huge play there for Washington. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On on the give. Here's Portis. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, they'll throw. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ricky Seals-Jones, his first touchdown on the year.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They hand it off to Portis.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
Curtis Samuel exhibited a lot of versatility for 4 years in Carolina. Now in his first year with Washington, expect this football team to try and put the ball in his hands a variety of ways.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. A run with Portis. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
They'll try and run for it here with Portis.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground with Bush.
101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Yeah, boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
So we've reached halftime here at our nation's capital with the Washington football team on top.
As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked off near the 42. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They'll go again with Bush. And out of bounds right around the 20.
107 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Touchdown! And that's caught at the 2. Jimmy Graham, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works. And they get the 2 instead of 1. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw out to his left. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. looking to throw. He gets it to Thomas. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Portis. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a carry for Portis. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll run it here with Portis. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on 1st down. Bush. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Breeze. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Not only another 1st down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They'll try and throw for it.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Bush running left. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bush. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's got enough for the 1st across midfield to the 48.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Being chased out left. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jimmy Graham with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Now Breeze will bring his guys to the line to go for 2. Breeze is going to throw. That's caught. And he'll get in for... After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here's Humphreys. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40, the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way.
Touchdown, Washington.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Breeze eluding the pressure right. And Graham on the grab. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it across with Bush. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here's Humphreys.
And he returns this to the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. So that'll back him up 5. Running right, Portis. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
That was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Sliding out of the pocket. The connection made. It's Graham. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
picked off by Bobby McCain.
And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.